Character moved around. Okay. You know, I kind of prefer flirting with girls than actual romance with guys. There's nothing like touching the smooth, supple skin of a girl, you know? And just thinking about it almost gets my nose bleeding. Cat, please. Love and infatuation really have no place in a shinobi's life. I have no interest in such things. Okay. Never given much thought to falling in love. Only men I've been around are my father and various butlers. It's not that I'm shy or opposed to romance, but you know. Good sports and I'm a shinobi, so I'm not worried about marriage, you know. I think I got plenty to offer a guy. I'm sure it would be nice to have a handsome prince who were to come for me someday. My energy gauge is full. Okay, I know that. Which one I switch to? I'm just talking to Asuka, who's over here now. How's that old quote go? Something like, I don't need dreams, money, or status if I can be with the one I love, right? Must be nice to have someone you care so much about you. But I have no time for that. Too much to do. Alright, let's eat some Futamaki and get training. Okay, missions. Okay, so good. We got one with each of the girls. Well, the other three. Anything else new down here for the option? Nope. Let's just start from the top. Guessing the actual plot stuff doesn't start till chapter 2. Okay. Oh god. Okay, we only train. That's kind of an awkward Kit Kat. Just go for it. Powers didn't really change much. Ah! It's so funny. I guess it's just gonna have to all go. remember her and Yao Yu being really good at like, combos with their specials. Oh no. Get that combo up. No!
ちょっと勝つね。この人風紀委員さんなんだよ。私服装の指導をされていただけなんだけど。そんな今更だけど悪かった。ごめんな。ちょっときつめのセクハラだと思って水に流してくれよ。あ、笑ってごまかした。決めたぜ。おかえりなさい。おかえり。おかえり。
Using the same thing. Yeah.
どれがいいかなと。任務開始。あ、柳生ちゃんもこのぬいぐるみ欲しいの？ひばりもずっとこれ欲しかったんだ。知っている。それじゃあお願い、ひばりに譲って。やっと見つけたんだから。いや、俺は。そうだよね、嫌だよね。この子すごく可愛いもんね。柳生ちゃんも欲しいよね。いや、俺は隠さなくていいの。こうなったらこのぬいぐるみをかけて勝負だね。勝負？ひばりじゃ柳生ちゃんには勝てないと思うけど、それでも譲れないものってあるもんね。分かった。その勝負受けてた。
I think this is just a boss fight.
柳生、前しの。
いざ尋常に参る。
ぬるっ。ぬるっ。ぬるっ。遊びはここまでだ。忍び、転身。消え去れ。 ぬるい。ひ左連邦決着。この程度造作もないかな。よし。
You want that figured.
負けちゃった。このぬいぐるみはひばりのものだ。ひばりにくれるの？前から欲しいと言っていただろう。最初からプレゼントするつもりだった。じゃあなんで勝負したの？ひばりはやればできる子だ。何でも自分から積極的に行くといい。それがいつか自信につながる。それじゃあ私のために勝負に付き合ってくれたの？ああ。ありがとう。柳生ちゃんって優しいんだね。いや、それほどでも。決めた。おかえりなさい。おかえり。おかえり。
Let's go on to the last one.
どれにするんだ？
Oh, break the roof in time. Oh, free flash drive. There's a lot of them. Okay.
一人でもできるもん。ごめんなさい。
ひばり、区内を家に忘れてどうやって授業を受けるつもりだ？
確かにカバンに入れたと思ったんですけど。
仕方ない。お前は放課後に補習だ。
今日は帰りにみんなでバナナクレープを食べに行くはずだったのに。
それは残念だったな。
Thanks, Kyria.
先生、待ってください。その補習、私たちも受けます。私たち4人、みんな同じ気持ちです。
どういうことだ？
みんなは1人のために、1人はみんなのために。仲間なら当然のことです。
まあいいだろう。では補習は校庭で行う。5人の中で成績が最下位の者は何度でも補習だ。
任務開始。
Oh, more time with that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a cooldown attack or something. I believe that does stupid high amounts of damage. More damage than all of our other attacks. And that's the attack I'm thinking of. Alright, I forgot I had to skip that. Okay, I can't see the time mark down there. I was trying to figure out where it was. She's such a slow character. Oh, it's that attack.
私がビリだね。補習決定ってわけだ。まさかアスカちゃん手加減したの？いや、ひどいよ、そんなの。ごめんね、本当にごめん。仲間のために盾になるって難しいね。でもひばりのためを思ってくれたのは嬉しいよ。ひばりちゃん、2人で補習を受けよっか。そうしよう。決めました。おかえりなさい。おかえり。
Yeah, still same.
いってらっしゃい。どれにしよっかな。
Still on chapter 1. And another Asuka mission. Oh, okay. We're actually getting plot stuff.
行ってきます。
もっと強いやつ出てこいよ。どいつもこいつも弱すぎる。退屈だよ。こんなの何にも面白くない。
I open my eyes to see the dorm ceiling. The clock by my bed says it's 4 a.m. I had the same dream as usual. The past few years I've had that same adrenaline rush dream almost every night before waking up. It's totally unrewarding though. The rush I get from that it isn't enough. You'd think that I'd at least be able to find satisfaction in my dreams, but nope. My name is Katsuragi. Not my real name, obviously. It's like a code name for identification. I still like the name my parents gave me. But that's what everyone calls me, and I'm not the type who cares much about that kind of stuff. I change my clothes, jump out of the dorm window, and dash off into the mountains. The shinobi's morning starts early. I'm still only a student, but the basic routine isn't all that different from a full-fledged one. What separates us is the danger. The only opponents I fight are dummies, every single day. Even if I get to fight outside of class, it's just thieves or gang members. It gets really boring. I want to fight someone stronger. But I can't miss out on training. Still, if someone really tough did show up, you bet your ass I'd fight him. First off, I do some stretching to limber up. Then a quick run across the field. I feel good as I listen to my footfalls on the mountain road and the chirping of the birds. After 6 miles, I do more stretching than 100 push-ups and sit-ups each. By the time I break a sweat, the sun already decides to put on an appearance. The orange sunshine peeks between the trees, coloring the whole mountain in a warm glow. I love this time of day. Once I finish, I start to head back to the dorms when I feel a small presence behind me. It's faint. Could be just my imagination. I turn around anyway, and sure enough, there's nothing there.
チョコ。
I turn around anyway, and sure enough, there's nothing there. チョコ。
チョコ。
I
チョコ。
turn around anyway, and sure enough, there's nothing there. I say it without even thinking. Choco's my dog's name. He's a pedigree Pomeranian, small enough to hold in one hand. He's round like a little ball, and I used to love to roll the little guy around. But one day, he was gone. I'd had him ever since I was little. Ever since then, whenever I get that odd feeling, I find myself thinking that maybe it's him.
チョコなわけないよな。
It's silly to think he'd just show up. But I can't bring myself to give up hope. I'm still always looking for him. Despite how long it's been, the moment's hitting me hard. I feel my eyes welling up with tears. Actually, Choco wasn't the only one who vanished. My parents disappeared right along with them. I always wondered why my family would just disappear like that, but deep down, I think I knew. That's why I want to be strong. In a shinobi's world, you either get strong, or you wind up losing everything. I never actually talked to anyone at school about my family. Getting all mopey about that kind of thing just isn't my style, you know?
Hey! 遊べし遊べし!
I change my mood through sheer force of will. I walk into the ninja room and go straight to the sushi counter. I fire up the casserole dish. First some water in the pan for my special miso. Once it boils, I throw some noodles and add a dash of wild grass I found while I was running. The smell of miso gradually fills the ninja room. 3 minutes and some unashamed drooling later, the ultimate ninja cooking is done. Really? As I eat my wild grass and ramen special, a weird sight suddenly reveals my vision. Something round is moving on the other side of the sliding door. I fling the door open without thinking. I can't believe my eyes. A soft, fluffy ball is floating in the air. The color and form rule it out being one of Master Kirya's ninja tricks. Not to mention, he never uses his abilities outside of class. I leap to my feet. I let out a kick that cuts the ball in two. It disappears in a puff of smoke with nothing left behind. I quickly scan all around me for threats. There's no sign of the enemy, but my adrenaline is still at max. I'll bet that thing was just for the enemy to spy on us. If it was just floating around at random, there's no telling what kind of data it could have gotten. If so, then it was probably sending data back. Which would mean that it was about to have some seriously unpleasant company. Asuka had walked into the room at some point. She looks worried. She's pointing at my now cold ramen. Asuka's a persistent one.
わかった。みんなが揃ったら全部話すよ。
Once everybody gathered, I tell them about the ball. Hibari says in response. Mutters Yagyu quietly.
でも今日はキリヤ先生出張の日だったはず。
Asks Ikaruga, to which everyone nods.
どうしよう。敵が攻めてくるかもしれないんでしょ。ひばりたちだけでなんとかなる？まだ敵が来ると決まったわけではない。
Says Yagyu, gently comforting Hibari. I couldn't disagree more with the others. I want to fight. I want to fight someone tough. That's why I've been doing all this training. I want to see just how strong I really am. I can't tell them that, though. Not when I see how anxious they all are. They'll come. I know the enemy is coming. I'm completely convinced. And if they're out to get us, it makes perfect sense that they do it while the master is away. Cries Hibari, peering outside around the sliding door. There's a strange-looking girl in the courtyard, and her thirst for blood is palpable, soaking through the air like humidity. They're here. They're finally here. We move to the courtyard in a group.
お前誰？お前たち忍び学生だろ？
The black-haired girl takes a single step forward.
私はホムラ。私立ヘビ女子学園の忍び学生だ。
The Clandestine Hebijo Academy. All shinobi students have heard its name. It's a notorious school where evil shinobi are trained and raised. But as notorious as it is, everything about it is shrouded in mystery. Its size, its activities, hell, even its existence is often called into question.
お前らは半蔵の忍び学生だろ。
何を言っているんですか？私たちは。
At Ikaruga's attempted misdirection, the girl pulls out a photograph and invokes a camouflage barrier.
しらばっくれても無駄だ。
The picture is of me, right before I kicked that ball. So that ball was for surveillance after all.
それ
Homura says, grinning.
隠れ結界を発動したのにお前らは消えない。なるほど。そこにいるのは全員忍びか。だったらなんだって言うんだ？
I asked, shaking with excitement.
超秘伝忍法書を渡してもらおうか。
渡せるわけがありません。
Says Ikaruga decisively.
渡さなければどうなる？
My grin's as cocky as hers. I'm just itching to fight now.
決まっているだろ。力ずくだ。
Homura laughs and draws a sword.
面白い。
I start to get ready to fight, but Asuka stops me.
カツネ待って。ホムラちゃんとは私が。
Homura and Asuka are acquainted. Battles between shinobi are meant to be one-on-one. That's what we've always been taught. So if I let Asuka handle this, I won't get to fight.
そんなに戦いたいんやったら相手になってる。
A girl with an expressionless face appears next to Homura. Her eyes are as blank as she draws closer to me.
あんた誰？
聞かね。
Best girl. Hikage draws a knife and slashes at me, her expression never changing. I dodge out of the way at the last moment.
あんた強いのか？
強い？そうありたいもんやな。
なんで？
命令に応えるためやったら強くないとあかんやろ。
She is strong. I can sense it. I get to fight someone tough. I've never been this happy in my life. I have to fight to get stronger opponents to get stronger myself.
みんなは下がっていて。ここはあたいたちがやる。
Ikaruga nods slightly at me. Hibari and Yagyu take a step back. Asuka and Homura, me and Hikage. We finally get our first taste of real combat.
でか土女、お前忍びだったのか？
まさかこんなところでまた会うなんてね。一つ聞いてもいい？どうして超秘伝忍法書が必要なの？
どうして？決まってるだろ。最強の忍びになるためだ。
最強の忍び？
各校の超秘伝忍法を奪って私は誰にも負けない強さを手に入れる。
ホムラちゃんおかしいよ。超秘伝忍法書がなくたって修行で自分を鍛えれば強くなれるじゃない。
強くなるためには手段を選ばない。それが私たちヘビ女のやり方さ。
そんなの忍びの道に反してるよ。
文句があるならかかってきな。お前の言う忍びの道ってやつがいかに薄っぺらいかを教えてやる。
私の忍びの道は薄っぺらくなんてないよ。アスカ、正義のために舞い忍びます。舞い忍びます。
邪魔するやつ潰す。いざ尋常に舞い散られ。
Okay. Keep forgetting boss fights usually have like fodder with them. Usually, I know the oh god, I know the end game ones don't usually. Okay, Homura. Okay, alright, yeah, they could break out. They could break out your aerial rapes too. Oh, okay. I can just skip out of it early. That was actually way easier than I was expecting. I might have more trouble with cats because I don't think she leveled up as much as Asuka did.
もう終わりか。
嘘、聞いてないの？
お前がどれほどの腕なのか、わざと攻撃を受けてやったんだがな。軽いんだよ。お前の薄っぺらさそのままの軽い攻撃だ。そんなんで私にダメージを与えられるか。
Get used to this. This is basically the Hanzo route in both this and Shinobi Versus in a nutshell. You didn't actually beat me, I just let you win. I'm out of here, you're too lame.
まあいい。今日は挨拶に来ただけだ。次に会うときは命がないと思え。